Task Force on the Declassification of Federal Secrets. So the average Chris is how he posted this, or he reposted it from somebody else, but I think he was reposting Dee and Johnson. So then I followed in on Dee Johnson. This is the let's go up to the top. Yeah. Transcripts. Oh, these are not transcripts, but these are the written replies to Burleson from Elizondo, Schellenberger, Dr. Admiral Tim G. Gallaudet, Michael Gold, to those guys. And, this post is gold. It's like an 8-part post. It's got all of the documents, just little summaries. Basically, each person, you can go click on all the replies that each got asked, like the same questions or set of the same questions from 16 or 11 questions or whatever. You can see when you click on these. Oh, we gotta do it this way. Those are the questions. Here's the answers. Hey, yeah, here's the answer to this one. Are you familiar with alleged blocking these material transfers by former CIA Director of Science and Technology? ... I don't have any familiarity. With the alleged blocking of this material transfer beyond what I've read in the media, and therefore cannot provide any additional insight. That's just one of the best ones. But click on any of them. Click on any of them. Let's go down the list again. Lou Elizondo, Michael Schellenberger, Dr. Tim Gallaudet, Michael Gold. Click on any of them. Any page, any questions. Almost any. It's like 98% probably. It will say, I don't know. Elizondo's good also because you'll see. Oh, here's questions. Questions. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, huh? Let's see here. Is this Elizondo? I don't know. I have to go more. Alright, we'll go Schellenberger. His are fucking like, basically like, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Schellenberger. Each question. I have nothing to add beyond my testimony. I have nothing beyond what I shared with the committee. But all of them are like that, so it doesn't even matter. You can't get one to come up. You can follow these other little links. All the answers from every single one of these guys to the Burleson questions are, I don't know. I have no direct knowledge. I have nothing else to add beyond my testimony. So Dee Johnson, I got down into him through the average Chris. The average Chris he's one of them guys. I think in like official ufology categories, he probably falls into debunkers. Maybe they call him like nuts and bolts, but he's like a debunker. Most of his posts are debunking. Speaking of debunkers, Dr. Stephen Greenstreet. He's not a doctor. He could be, though. He's got a lot of content. Why are we on to this guy? See, he's debunker. The ufology crowd would probably, they probably think he's like the worst, most evilest debunker, for sure. Maybe not. I think so. I think they hate him the most. No, I mean there's got to be one more worse guy. He who cannot be named. Here we go. This is the post for sure. This is good stuff. He's covering the Space Force general. And his reporting is, what the general said. It's really kind of significant and interesting. This guy's like a real general. And he is saying, pretty candidly, like he's obviously allowed to say it. The United States is being flown over by all sorts of adversarial things. And I've seen a lot of other stuff posted by Greenstreet lately that had to do with China drones and China balloons. So this was a good place to start with the Space Force general just kind of candidly saying it. And that's what Greenstreet's saying is this is very like candid the way he's discussing this with us that, adversaries, which everyone is supposed to interpret as China and Russia, etc. It's not supposed to necessarily mean the bad guy aliens. Oh, that was the other article not from Greenstreet that Greenstreet had shared. I don't know if he shared this in the past and that's how I've read it before. I mean, it's from like 2021. Maybe even when he shared this recently, he said, I shared this before, but here you go. It's a long article. Got a lot of good stuff in it about really kind of like modern capabilities of everybody. All the mans, all the current conventional mans, the Americans and the Russians and the Chinese and the others. Speaking of bad guys, John Greenwald Jr., theblackball.com. And the basics around Greenwald is that he files FOIAs all day, every day on anything and everything, not just even UFO related, conspiracy, pretty much anything. It's not even just conspiracy, pretty much anything. He's filing FOIAs all the time. And then he eventually gets answers, even if they're all redacted, and he archives that for everyone. You can go access pretty much everything he's ever done in like 2-3 decades. Yeah, and there's a lot of includes, maybe even a lot is like an overstatement, but he includes his opinion, analysis. When you first get to him through ufology and he's like a debunker, he's usually not portrayed very positively. But if you look through his stuff, he's one of the probably best ufologists. Right smack dab in the middle of everything, pretty unbiased for the most part. And then he's got this amazing archive that you can check out. And his archive is probably much bigger and better than like a Greer archive. A lot less witness video testimony and a lot more documents from the government answering his questions, even redacted. So, he's not expecting a lot, at least not right away, from the task force on the declassification of federal secrets. it seems like the JFK stuff's supposed to be up first, and nobody has really high expectations there, and that's kind of where we expect everything to go from, and probably go down. But you know, it's good. It's good theater at a minimum. And then here we go with Luna. Try not to pay too much attention to her, but now that they got the task force, and it looks like we might get something fun happening. Gotta make sure to pay attention so we don't miss that. You don't want to miss it either if it does happen.